boys, hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Today we're talking about the top 10 best wide receivers in Madden 25. This is a video looking back on my channel I have not made for some time. We've had a lot of really good wide receivers drop recently. You guys also know I am currently away on vacation. I will get back on July 6th. When you put all of that together, it makes complete sense to talk about the top 10 wide receivers. Before we hop into it though, I do have a few quick small things we do have to go over. First things first, once again, I do want to let you guys know I am currently away on vacation. I left on June 28th. I will get back on July 6th. Everything you guys have been watching over the last few days has been pre-recorded. If anything needs to be changed or fixed on today's video, it will be down below in the comment section. On top of that, once again, thank you guys so much for 10,000 subscribers. We are currently giving away a copy of Madden 26 over on my Twitter. That giveaway is ending on July 6th, so if you do want to get in, make sure you go check that out. I'll try to pin it down below in the comment section as well. Drop a like on this video if you have not already. And with that all said, let's pop on over to the catalog so we can take a look at the top 10 best wide receivers in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. When it comes to the best wide receivers in this game, there are definitely a few different ways you can go about it. The top tier wide receivers are all players that usually aren't wide receivers. It's the out of position meta and it is what it is. We don't have that many, non-wide receivers playing wide receivers in the game. But the top dogs are the top dogs. At number 10, we have limited time fan appreciation Odell Beckham Jr. The card dropped a few days ago. I think he's cool. Anytime we get an OBJ card, it usually is pretty good. Just so happened to drop during the out of position 6'7". You need to not be able to fumble meta. And well, OBJ is 5'11". We are the same height, 198 pounds. He weighs a little bit more than me though. It's just the way this card is built and the way OBJ is built, it just can't compete with today's day and age. Not saying he's a bad card, and if you want to use OBJ, I mean, heck, we have a month left of this game. Go and buy OBJ. I'm sure there are a lot of you out there who like and want to use Odell Beckham Jr. When it comes to the fan appreciation cards, very similar to Theme Team Surge players. He has Route Technician for 0 AP, third down threat, red zone threat, and short and elite, slot-o-matic, grab and go, and human joystick, and of course, they do have 2 slots of passive X Factor. It's a really good card. I will say his baked on ability is better than Justin Jefferson. I do have Justin Jefferson coming in at number 9. Reason being, their stats are almost identical. Jetto's is just a little bit taller. He also weighs 3 pounds less. I'm telling you, height matters right now, and well, Jetto's has a few inches on OBJ. Again, stats are near identical. I do prefer Route Tech over Human Joystick. Human Joystick isn't the worst ability to have baked on. He's got Deep and Elite, Mid-Out Elite, and Jukebox for 0 and 1 AP. Route Tech for 0 right there. Grab and go, outside apprentice for 0 and 1, and of course he has the same passive X Factor. On all of the wide receivers, at least the Theme Team Surge and the fan appreciation cards, they're gonna have everything here cost you 0 AP, and then Angry Runs is gonna cost you 1. For me, my normal stack when it comes to selecting 2 passive X Factors, you have to have Truz unless you are using one of those offensive linemen. For example, a Joe Thomas, you don't necessarily need Truz because he has the size, he also has tank. If you're using somebody like a Justin Jefferson and Odell Beckham Jr., you gotta have Truz. I'm also a really big fan of Double Me right here. It basically beats man coverage every single time. Man press every single time. I also like Rack 'em Up is pretty good against man coverage. I know people like Yak 'em Up. I would just rather use Angry Runs. But for me, my wide receivers don't touch the ball enough to justify wasting a passive X Factor slot on an Angry Run. Need Angry Runs on a running back. I just don't necessarily think it is the biggest deal on a wideout. Moving on to number 8. You could flip number 8 and number 7 if you wanted, and I wouldn't argue with you at all. But number 8, I got Johnny Wilson. 99's basically all across the board. 96 short, 97 medium, and 98 deep for out running. He is 6'7", 237 pounds with 84 strength, 96 agility, and his ability stack is really good. He's got Deep Out Elite for 0, Double Me for 0, Yak 'em Up baked on for 0 AP, and then we got Steamroller, Honorary Lineman, Red Zone Threat, Third Down Threat, Tank, and then Route Technician. You guys remember when this card dropped? He was one of the first golden tickets to drop, and he just had Deep Out Elite baked on. He was going for like 600,000 coins, and then EA tossed on the rest of the card, and then of course we did have those false bans. Just crazy to see how good Johnny Wilson ended up being when they actually dropped his whole card, Double Me and Yak 'em Up. I don't love the Double Me and Yak 'em Up stack. Again, I'm a big fan of Truz on wide receivers. Johnny Wilson is 6'7", 237 pounds. He will fumble, but not nearly as much. It's a really good card. That said, though, I do think Trent Scott is a little bit better. 6'5", 320 pounds. He's got 99 speed, 96 jump, 99 catch, 98 catch in traffic, 97 spec, 98 short, 95 medium, and 95 deep for routes running. He does have the juiced up spin when it comes to the baked on abilities. Mossed for 0 AP. It's iffy. It's definitely not the greatest thing in the world. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's cool that he has it. I also paid 5 million too many coins for this card back in the day, and I will never let that down. He's got Spin Cycle and Route Technician baked on as well. We got Vanguard. That's really what separates Trent Scott from a Johnny Wilson to me. Vanguard on as many wide receivers as possible is elite. He also has max security, grab and go, deep elite, angry runs, and then wrecking ball. For me, if I'm running this card, I'm tossing on a Vanguard. I guess I'm tossing on angry runs for 0 AP. I'm a big fan of max security as well. Again, I don't necessarily think you need angry runs on a wide receiver. He has tank down here as well, which is basically angry runs, just a little bit worse. I don't know. Let me know down below, though. Are you Team Trent Scott or are you Team Johnny Wilson? You guys have been watching these top 10 lists from me. You guys know I've been combining most of the Theme Team Surge cards into one spot. And that's what I did today, except for one. I do think there is one that completely separates himself from the conversation. Now, obviously, within Theme Team Surge players, especially the wide receivers, there definitely is some variance. DK Metcalf is a clear-cut top dog out of this group. I also think Brian Thomas Jr., those really might be the only two that I would even consider top 10. I'm just going to combine them all because they're all very similar. When it comes to DK Metcalf right here specifically, because I do think he is the best Theme Team Surge wide receiver, they're all going to have 2 passive X factors. The reason why DK is the best, he is one of few who does get tank. If you run tank on your wide receivers, you don't necessarily need to run Truz. I still think Truz is needed, especially on these smaller wide receivers, but you can get by not running it on DK. Again, though, if I'm running DK, I'm tossing on Truz as well as double me. When it comes to the rest of the ability stacks on all of the Theme Team Surge wide receivers except one, they all get everything else for 0 and maybe 1 AP depending on what you want to run out there. We all know how good the Theme Team Surge cards are. Let's move on to number 5. Number 5, we move on to one of the most expensive players of all year, Snoop Dogg. 6'4", 192 pounds. Basically 99s everywhere except catching and short route running. I guess medium route running is a 98 right there. This is one of those cards I never thought I needed, but I am so happy we have it. He has all 32 winnable team chemistries. It's not like theme teams matter as much anymore, but it's still cool to see right there. When it comes to the baked on abilities, we got Double Me as well as Yakima for 0 AP, Route Technician, Wrecking Ball, Tank for 0 AP, and then of course we do have all of the other discounted abilities you could possibly want. Snoop Dogg is another example of somebody who doesn't necessarily need to have a Truz. He's 6'4", 192 pounds. He still will fumble, don't get that twisted, but Yakima helps a little bit. It's gonna break the first tackle, and then he also has Tank right here. It breaks hit stick tackles. Yes, you can still fumble with Tank on, but for the case with Snoop Dogg, it definitely helps him out, and I do think he is the 5th best wide receiver in the game, and I do think he is better than any of the Theme Team Surge wide receivers except this one, which we're actually not even 2 yet. I can't count. At number 4, I got Ed McCaffrey. 6'5", 215 pounds, 98 speed, 98 jump, 99 catch, 99 short, 98 medium, and 95 deep route running. There's probably a reason you have never seen this card before. He is near extinct. He was a Ultimate Legend limited time from a few weekends ago. There are none currently up, but he is the 4th best wide receiver in the game. He's got honorary lineman baked on, which is a little bit interesting, but down here we got mid elite, short elite, route tech, Vanguard, angry runs, and max security. You can run all 3 of those. The dude is expensive, but as soon as he gets a redux, expect to see a ton of Ed McCaffreys out there. Honestly, hope he gets a redux because, again, there are no Eds currently up on the auction block. But the card is elite, and he's Luke McCaffrey's dad, so we have to give him that shout out to every commander we can. Number 3, we got that one wide receiver from the Theme Team Surge promo who completely separated himself from the pack, JC Latham. I mean, it makes sense. He's a 6'6", 335 pound left tackle, playing wide receiver with the same stack as all of the other Theme Team Surge cards. I guess we could toss in fan appreciation players as well. You don't need to run Truz on JC Latham. He gets Tank. I run it on mine because I've had the biggest issue with fumbling this year, and so I try to avoid it as much as possible. And if I fumble, I'm automatically getting off the game because there's nothing more annoying than a boom tech fumble. That's a conversation for another day. Either way, Latham is legit. He was the 2nd best wide receiver in the game for a very long time, and then, well, we got Colston Lovelin. Number 2, I am going to go with Joe Thomas. This was the best wide receiver in the game until, I guess, last Saturday. The dude is still special. 6'6", 312 pounds, 99 speed, 99 short, 99 medium, and 96 deep route running. He has the juiced up spin with Double Me, Spin Cycle, and Tank for 0 AP. And then, of course, he does Angry Runs, Vanguard, and then Route Technician with the mid elite, short elite, and Yakima for 1 AP. Again, I mean, I've talked about this card at length for it's been a really long time. The fact that we have this card in the game is just nuts to me. and he was the best wide receiver until, well, Colston Lovelin dropped. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. The time of this recording, Colston Lovelin is not actually in the game quite yet. I mean, you guys know I'm on vacation on the 28th. You can see when he drops. He drops on the 28th, so I am kind of inferring right here. But how is this not the best wide receiver in the game? 99 speed, 98 short, 97 medium, 97 deep routes. Running 6'5", 245 pounds, Vanguard, Anki runs, and Truz for 0 AP with Moss, Yak 'em Up, Route Technician, Tank, Double Me, and Max Security. On top of this card just looking absolutely juiced out of his mind, every single time we've had a Colston Lovelin card this year, they have been the best tight end in the game. So ultimately, it made it super easy. When they made him a wide receiver, I was like, yeah, this is clear-cut number one. That said, fellas, are my current top 10 wide receivers in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. I don't know if we update this list again. I mean, I'm going to try to keep giving you guys 3 videos a day every single day as soon as I get back. So maybe we come back and drop a final update video to the best wide receivers. But this is pretty damn endgame. Let me know down below, what do you agree with? What do you disagree with? And I'll be home in a few days. So until I'm home, peace, fellas. Have a good one. I love you guys.